Good morning, Inspire and Rewire family, and everybody else who's just joining the team. It's about 7 something a.m. and this episode is going to be a little bit different. We're going on a hike, and I'm going to talk to you guys while I'm hiking, give you guys some redirection and some better thought processes, hopefully. I was supposed to sit down and do this, but my partner, I'm not sure what happened. He didn't answer my phone call, so I'm sure something's going on. I know he's good. I know that for sure, but we'll see what's going on. Maybe he's just asleep or something. I don't know. But anyways, here we are. This is going to be more of a vlog style type of podcast. So let me know if you guys actually like it or if you don't like it. Let me flip this camera. So we're gonna go. There's basically some baseball fields, and behind it here is a hiking trail. They call this Shadow Mountain, I believe. I could go up that way, but really I'm gonna go this way because I'm recording and I'm not really trying to hike through the more difficult side of this mountain. So here we are. But today's topic, really, it's gonna just be a random one. It's not like I planned the topic for you guys. I kind of just want to get in the groove of, you know, making it normal for me to just pop up and give you guys what's on my mind so that you guys can take some value out of that. Oh, did you guys see that? As a lizard went to hide. So you guys can take some value out of that. So really what I want to talk about today is just who is the person that you need to become in order to achieve the things that you need to achieve. Because a lot of us, we think we're the necessary person, but we're truly not. And it's very hard to admit something like that, because most of us would like to believe that we are capable of doing the things that we set out to. And it's not that we're not capable. It's that in order for you to achieve whatever it is you have up here, in order for you to achieve that, you have to embody the person, the identity that it would take to achieve that. And most people have a lot of trouble doing that. They have a lot of trouble doing that because, see, with me, throughout my journey, I've learned that first, I must believe, and then I shall see. Most people are the opposite of that. Most people, they need to see, and then they would like to believe after they see. You know that saying, how does that saying go? It says, first show me it and then I'll believe it. Something like that. I might be butchering it. But it's the opposite of that. First you need to believe, and then you shall see. Because everything starts in your mind. And everything starts from within. Because people try to make the outside a priority, but their inside is all fucked up. And that's not how life goes. If you truly want to master this thing of life, you have to be able to go inside yourself and fix what's on the inside, and then everything on the outside will reflect the inside. You get what I'm saying? Because why would you want to live in a house that is beautiful outside, garden is maintained, it's got great paint, it just looks beautiful, and then when you enter the inside of that house, it is fucked up. There's trash everywhere. I mean, it looks like it hasn't been cleaned up in a month and a half. There's trash in the living room. There's stacks of boxes, medications everywhere. Everything's out of order. I mean, 10 gallons of Febreze couldn't take that stench away. You get what I'm saying? Why would you want that? Just because the outside looks good? The outside ain't gonna do much for you because you're not living on the outside. The outside is just the appearance. But what matters is what's on the inside. And if you can fix that inside first, and this goes for anything else. It's like you go to the dealership and you buy a car, right? And you see a super nice car, candy paint job, you know, it's got the wheels you want. It just looks immaculate outside. And then when you go to drive it, you start to hear tuk, 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 and it's got all types of problems and it feels like it's about to turn off, you know, etc., etc. Doesn't matter how nice the car is on the outside. What matters is the car working? Is it in good condition? So we got to figure that out with our lives before we figure out anything else. And we must get used to that idea, because in our society, it tends to be more about appearance. And when you begin to live by appearance, you know, when you live for people's praises, you die by their poison. That's really what it comes down to. And so the only approval you should be seeking is, number one, the approval of God. And the number two, the approval of yourself. Everything else really doesn't matter. You know, I mean, to some extent, I get it. Like, the opinion of my significant other matters to me. The opinion of my children matters to me. The opinion of the people that I truly love and are super, super close to me matters to me. But I'm not going to put their opinion above mine. Not in the things that matter to me. In the things that I know that God gave me this vision, and I'm going to make this vision come to life. I mean, I love them, but my opinion is going to come first. The only time that my opinion won't come first for myself is anytime that I have to question my credibility, anytime that I have to question my actions, anytime that I have to question, you know, is this the right thing that I should be doing? Then I can step back and then just basically supersede everything and be honest with myself, you know, take that opinion. And constructive criticism is a great thing, especially if it's coming from a place of love. But if I don't have to question that, if I don't have to question, ooh, look at that. Ooh, there it is. Sorry guys, I think my gimbal is tweaking. So we'll get back on track here. There we go. Sorry about that. But if I don't have to question my actions, if I know with my whole heart that this is me, this is what I'm doing, I ain't gonna put anybody else's opinion above mine, because God gave me that heart. God gave me those actions. I know that they're pure. So anything else that people have to say becomes irrelevant. Not irrelevant in the sense that I don't care, but in the sense that no matter what, I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So you got to clean that inside first. Look at this, guys. This is gorgeous. Hold on. There it is. Look at that. We've made it to the top of this mountain. Feels good once you reach the top of the mountain. You know, what's funny about this is I took the longer way to get to the top, and I'm still here. So the easier way took longer, and the harder way would have been shorter. And that's kind of an analogy for life if you think about it. Because every time that I've tried to do something the easy way, it's always took much longer, and the easy way has become the harder way in the sense of time, and vice versa. But look at this. Lovely. Back on track to what I was saying. Clean that inside first, because it doesn't matter what your outside appearance is if you have a shitty inside. What matters is Is my inside clean? Am I a pure heart? Am I a pure spirit? Am I moving with conviction? And I know that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. How I'm acting is the way that I'm supposed to be acting. Am I the person that has become that necessary embodiment to achieve the things that I need to achieve? Because, you know, I've had friends before who they talk big, they talk so big, they want this, they want that, they want the third. But then when it comes to the action, they have zero commitment to anything. You know, they say they want to get in the best shape of their life, and they might sound motivated, so motivated you believe them. But at the end of the day, they're still drinking every, you know, Friday and Saturday. And it's like, I don't see anything wrong with drinking in the sense of drinking, but we all know that alcohol is not going to take you there. It's not going to get you to achieving the things that you want to achieve as far as your body goes. There's a science base behind that. Obviously, alcohol doesn't help with muscle buildup, but then there's also that mental aspect of it. That why would you go out drinking knowing that you're gonna not even probably show up to the gym because you're hungover, and even if you show up, you're gonna be dreading it because you're gonna feel like shit. So you're just setting yourself up for failure. So you say you want one thing, but you're not embodying that. So first you must believe it up here, take the actions, embody that, you know, the inside is clean, and then your outside will start, you know, to reaffirm everything that it is that you're trying to achieve. So begin on the inside, and then the outside will slowly begin to reflect that. That's just what happens, because if the inside of your house is clean, more than likely, no matter how much you hate to do gardening or how much you hate to do yard work, at some point you're going to look at that outside and say, damn, I got to fix this shit. This is not how I want my house to look. The inside looks beautiful. I want the outside to look beautiful. And really, if you're focused on the outside, like 99% of the time, you're not going to focus on the inside. And you need to figure out why that is with yourself. Or do you feel like you have to prove something to the, you know, to the world, to other people? Like you have to maintain this image that you don't want to maintain? Or I don't know, whatever your deal is, you got to do some deep analyzation within yourself to figure out who it is that you are, what it is that you're doing, and where it is that you're going. So that's my message for you guys today. I'm going to upload this at some point today. Yeah, at some point today I'll upload this, and I hope that somebody finds some value in this. And back on consistency, I've been very busy this month, so it's been very difficult for me to pump out content. And but at the end of the day, that's just an excuse. That's just an excuse. No matter what, that's just an excuse. I don't care how busy I am. If it's important enough, I will make time, and that's for anybody. So this is important for me, and I have to maintain that trajectory, you know, every single week, pump out some content for you guys, and that's what we're going to be doing. So it felt really good to get you guys some message this morning, some positivity, and I look forward to the rest of the year and what we'll accomplish and how we'll grow together. If you got value out of this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, pass this on to a friend who needs to hear this morning, and let's make the most out of it. I'll leave you guys with this beautiful view, and yeah, look at that. Have a blessed day, guys. Let's get it.